If you're looking for a family-friendly neighborhood that's extremely peaceful in a top-rated school district, this video is for you. In it, I'm going to tour 3 model homes, the last of which is actually for sale right now in Jerome Village. And if you're ready to explore which community in Columbus, Ohio might be right for you, that's what I'm here for. I have people just like you reaching out to me every single week, asking questions about what it's like to live in Columbus, Ohio, and I absolutely love it. Make sure to reach out to me with all the questions that you have, and let's go see if this is the right community for you. Our first home today is this beautiful model home. So this particular one I'm excited to be in, never been in it before. I love this section of Jerome Village. It just has some beautiful homes, like this one's going to be as well. So let's head on inside. You got a beautiful door here, and right off to the left here beside me is their office, their sales office right now. So I'm not going to show it to you because they're busy working, but just to give you an idea of where it is, you have French doors right there, and here is your entryway as well. And then let's go over here really quick to see over this direction. So we do have main level laundry room here, and check out this cabinets here. Very, very nice. Close the light fixture, and I love the tile flooring they have in here. Very cool, and I appreciate the fact too that put a pocket door here. That way you're not losing the space in the laundry room or here in the mudroom. So really great to have this space right off of the garage. Always nice. You got a nice high ceilings here in the garage with a little extra, looks like probably a 4-foot bump out there for some extra storage. Like I mentioned, right now it's the model home, and it's their sales office there. But so that would be your office right there. You do have a powder room right here, which again, you have that really cool tile floor as well. And then here we are into the main living space, and check out these beautiful high ceilings in here. It's actually the same builder as the very, very first home tour I did on this channel. So it's kind of fun to be back here again. And that first one had these 2-story high ceilings as well. And it was very beautiful looking. So obviously that is your living room, and over here would be your dining room space. Again, they have it kind of set up because they're utilizing as an office space. They've got a lot of building going on here in the neighborhood. And so this is also actually a local builder, so it's not a nationwide builder, but they're based locally right here in Columbus. Their main office is actually just a couple minutes away from my house. So I pass by it quite often. I'll be going by it tonight after I'm done here. So beautiful kitchen here, really big, lots of space, got a huge island. Very cool backsplash here. I love again that they got it going all the way up around the vent hood too. It's really nice. Similar to that other home, that first home tour I did in this builder's home, big kitchen. I think that one might have even been even bigger. I'll have to see if they still have that model home open, because that might kind of be fun to go back to it. See it again. So here's your oven, microwave, and I love having the extra little space right beside the fridge. That way if you need to set something down there, you can. It's really nice. All right, so let's head on down. So this is a split level home. So now we're going down from the entry level, a half a flight of stairs, and you have this gigantic room. I was going to call it a rec room, but obviously, you could utilize it however you want to use it. So you've got 9-foot high ceilings in here, at least 9 foot. So again, kind of a distinguishing feature of a split level home like this. I typically call them like a 5-level split, but so this lower level will look out into your backyard, which is awesome. So it doesn't quite feel like a basement because you can still see your green grass. You can still see your neighbors' houses. But so this is a huge room. So I mean, you could easily, if you wanted to, just from here on over, make this a bedroom if you wanted to. So you got, windows, and you add a closet. It's a big space, and then still utilize all of this as, additional living room, a movie room, whatever it is that you'd like to do. So it's super nice. People often ask about having an additional like in-law suite or something like that, or guest suite. That could be a good option for you. So if this is your first time to the channel, just wanted to say welcome and thanks for watching. I'm David DeLuey with Red One Realty, your Columbus, Ohio real estate agent. And if you want to know everything about living in Columbus, Ohio, or moving to Columbus, Ohio, make sure to subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss my new show every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I take you all over the Columbus, Ohio area to model homes like this, and also new construction homes for sale. That way you can get a great idea of what it's like to live here in the Columbus, Ohio area without ever leaving the comfort of your home. So with the 5-level split basement, this is how it typically is, to where, this would be, behind this wall would be underneath that rec room. Same with over here. And so this is a big home. That's why the basement's still big. So this is also underneath that room. So this is still a big basement, but generally speaking, a 5-level split is going to have a smaller basement than a 2-story home, just because of the fact that part of the footprint, that would be a crawl space basically, but this is how it's often done. Occasionally you'll see them with a crawl space. I was in one recently where they did that, but it's not super common. So this is pretty typical for how that 5-level split would be laid out. So very nice. So let's head on upstairs now. So let me just give you a view real quick of the stairs, because I didn't really show you this angle of it. And actually too, I want to show you real quick this fireplace up close too. This is really nice. Reminds me of one I saw in I believe it was a model home, but it was a low maintenance home over in the Lewis Center area a while back. It's a beautiful day out. All right, so let's head on upstairs now. So if you are thinking about moving to Columbus, Ohio, again, I would love to hear from you. I have people just like you reaching out to me all the time with questions about what it's like to live here, and maybe because they're thinking about moving. So make sure to reach out to me. I'd absolutely love to help you make your move to Columbus, Ohio. So my contact information is on the screen. Probably the easiest way would be just to send me a text or an email. That way we can set up a time to talk on the phone or via Zoom or Google Meet or whatever your preferred method would be. So I look forward to hearing from you. Let's actually head in here first. So here is our first bedroom upstairs. Nice sized room. So again, we're in Jerome Village right now. So it's the Dublin School District. Technically, there is a section where this builder also builds that is not in the Dublin School District. So those homes would be a little bit more affordable. But it's just so peaceful in here. Before I came into the model home, I was just driving around the neighborhood a bit. So quiet. Oh, I love it out here. Really, really nice. And something that you might not know about Jerome Village if you haven't been here to see it yourself. So if you're just looking at it on the map, it might seem like, oh, that's so far away. Truth be told, it's really not all that far away. So like, I live across town and it took me 25 minutes to get here. Like, I don't live anywhere close to it and it only took me 25 minutes. So I love with this hall bathroom that, one, the tile looks nice, but I love that gold finish for all the hardware, you know, like the shower head and the faucet and whatnot. Really cool looking. And I also love that they have that separated. I kind of feel like that's so necessary. It's a really big vanity too. And I love the cabinet color too. It's kind of at least it looks like a navy blue with that gold hardware. Really beautiful bathroom. Anyway, so Jerome Village, it looks like it's far out there. And now it's definitely not in Columbus. It's in the suburbs, so it's actually a Plain City address. But it's, like I said, Dublin School District. But it's really not all that far away. So like, by the time you get to one of the main shopping areas in Dublin, so there's Bridge Park in Dublin, that's a little bit further away still. But one of the main areas, it's maybe only 10 minutes or so from where there's a big hospital, there's multiple grocery stores, and dozens of restaurants. It's about 10 minutes away from there. So it's really not that far away at all. Dropped part of my microphone here. So let me get this back on really quick. There we go. All right, so I would assume that this is a linen closet here. There we go. Yeah, so it's really not that far away, even though on the map, it looks like it's far away. So it's actually, if you've seen Delaware, Ohio on the map, Delaware is a lot further away from Columbus than Jerome Village is. It's just a lot further north. I guess that would be a better way of putting it. So Delaware, it's probably not even, well, I guess it always depends on from where to where, right? If you're just trying to get to kind of the outskirts of Columbus, it's way shorter than if you're trying to get to downtown Columbus. So nice walk-in closet with a light up here and with a nice window. Look at that beautiful blue sky out there. It looks so nice. And on this bedroom, you have an ensuite bathroom as well. That's great. That's kind of cool. You got an extra little area over here. I'm guessing this is maybe the linen closet that was out in the hallway right there. Otherwise, I was gonna say it'd be nice to have a bigger vanity here, but it makes sense as to why they did that. All right, so here is your shower. Very nice. And now we are going to go back down. So we're going down to the primary now. So it's up a half flight of stairs from the main living room. And so this is now going to be above that rec room, the lower level rec room. That's what we're above right now. So that's kind of how the layout of a 5-level split goes. So let's get these lights on, hopefully. There we go. So like you got a little bit of a walkway, hallway once you're in the room, but to get into the actual room part. And this is a very spacious room. Again, you got nice 9-foot ceilings. Nothing's spectacular about the room necessarily, but it is a very nice size. I'm just gonna back in here so I can get the lights onto the bathroom. Not the fan though, I don't want the fan on. I do like the fact that the ceiling fan is pretty much symmetrical right in the center of the room with where the 2 windows are there. That's a cool look. So very nice there. So I'm gonna swing around here so you can see into the bathroom. But I appreciate how peaceful Jerome Village is what I was saying earlier. And even though it might look like it's far away, it really isn't, to me, all that far away. Now, if you're trying to be in downtown every day and you want to be convenient to downtown, is it convenient to downtown? No, of course not. But so, like most of the suburbs aren't convenient to downtown. You need to be in an area like Upper Arlington or Grandview Heights or just something that's really close to downtown, Bexley, something like that. But you probably wouldn't be thinking to be in Dublin, with a few exceptions. There's some parts of Dublin where, if you're near Riverside Drive, south of Bridge Park, where you could get to downtown pretty quickly. But for the most part, the suburbs aren't going to be getting you to downtown fast. So, but as far as really not that bad, man, this is a great location to be in my opinion. So you do have a private water closet here. One of the cool things is there's some construction, road construction that is, not home construction, that's kind of nearby. So there's a Costco that's relatively new, again, about 10 minutes away. And there's a lot of road construction that they're wrapping up now that's going to make the traffic flow a lot better in that area. And so that's like, hey, a lot of restaurants that are close by, like I said, Costco and Aldi is there, TJ Maxx, plenty of restaurants. But then also really close by to here, less than 5 minutes away, is a brand new Kroger. So I think it's the biggest or one of the biggest Krogers in the entire Midwest. They just opened it. It's very, very nice, as well as, a whole plaza, a marketplace. So if you want amenities near Jerome Village, you're in luck, because they're coming, they're getting built up. It's really, really nice. So this home is just over 3,000 square feet, and that does include that lower level rec room, but not the unfinished basement. So that lower level rec room would always be counted in the square footage for these 5-level splits. And it is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. So this base price for this home would be about $612,000. And it'd probably have about $100,000 roughly of upgrades into this home. So you'd be a little bit over $700,000 to build this home here in Jerome Village. But let's go head on to the next one. All right, and our next model home here. I'm gonna walk over here because the grass is a little bit wet. I don't want to get my shoes all soggy, but you do have a nice 3-car garage on this one. It's their sales office right now, as you can see. So this home has quite a lot of upgrades. So they are building a couple different sections right now. This builder is building a couple different sections within Jerome Village right now. So one of the sections has their most affordable collection of homes. Then the next section is kind of their medium, and then the other section has, technically it's not their highest tier, but the highest typical one, because they do have one neighborhood in the Columbus area that has their absolute highest collection of homes, but that is not offered in many locations. So it's just that one neighborhood, and that's it. So beautiful office here, right off the front entry with your French doors. But so this will be in that top below the top. We'll call it their third highest, or sorry, the typical highest. So this one, I'll go over pricing at the end of this home. As you can see here, you got some beautiful finishes with the 2-story great room, that beautiful fireplace. And so they do have a floor plan like this that's in the slightly more affordable collection. So it just has less included upgrades with it. And this space right here, I love so much. Sorry, I gotta switch between talking about the builder and what they offer in the homes versus just admiring the home as I walk through it. I love how huge this kitchen is. I also really like the layout too. How they have the dining area right here in this space, as opposed to between the kitchen and the living room. I just think that's a really, really nice layout. Beautiful cabinets over here. That's something you don't see all the time, is the backsplash with the very small tile. Very cool. You got a beautiful farmhouse sink. And really unique island, how you have the seating here on the side in addition to that back side there. And so that probably means that you also have, okay, they didn't put one over here. I was gonna say it would be a little bit more crowded of a space there, but very, very nice. And then check out this beautiful sitting room over here. I love the fireplace they have there in the corner. Really nice. So let's walk over here real quick. So they do have, this would be your entry to the garage right there. But so here is your mudroom, and you do have your main level powder room right here. And then you've got your coat closet right there. And your pantry right here. So pantry is extremely convenient to the garage space, which I absolutely love. So you just walk in straight from the garage, there's the pantry right there. And hey, you could even use the drop zone area for putting things down that need to go into the pantry. So that is really nice. Real quick before we go to another level, I want to show you the outside, because this is really nice what they did here. So you've got another fireplace. If the 2 fireplaces so far wasn't enough, here's your 3rd fireplace. So really beautiful. Again, just showcasing what they can do. Nice pergola back here as well. Again, it's so peaceful out here. I love too just what they did with the curved trees to give you a little bit of privacy from going over to that side there. It's really nice. You know, the home sites here aren't huge. These are not like a half-acre home site or a 1-acre home site, but you still have a lot of good space between homes. It's still very, very nice. I love this neighborhood. Really beautiful. So let's go on now and check out the lower level of the home. And actually, let's get one more quick view here from this side of the living room. Little sneak peek. That chandelier they have hanging there is beautiful too, isn't it? All right. Oh, and two, I didn't show you as we walked in, they do also have a coat closet here. So your coat closet for guests, but then you also have that coat closet by the garage for your family to use. So going down to the lower level again, if you have any questions about moving to Columbus, Ohio, or about living here in the Columbus, Ohio area, make sure to reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. I can let you in on all the incentives that, you know, builders like this one are offering. So that way you get a better idea of what you can get in your budget. Because for example, right now, when I was speaking with the builder rep right before I started touring the home, he was mentioning they have a home that's available now. So it's on like a cul-de-sac street. So there's not too many homes on it. But it's move-in ready. It's a ranch home, over 2,200 square feet with a full basement. And he was saying, hey, we could do some pretty big incentives on that one. So if you're looking for a ranch home, for example, and you want to be able to move in right away, make sure to reach out to me as soon as possible. Give me a text and just say, hey, I'm interested in that ranch home. So you can text me that and just say November 2024. So I'm filming this right before Thanksgiving. The video is going to go up right after Thanksgiving. So if you say November 2024, ranch home, I'll know exactly what you're talking about. So, all right, so obviously we have that big finished area. You also have this unfinished area with your mechanicals and, you know, some room for storage as well. But just to showcase a little bit about what they can do in a basement, right? So you have this full bathroom down here, which is very nice. Obviously, I wonder, I'm not 100% sure, because with this builder, you can't customize everything. They'll kind of have preset things that you can choose from. But so for example, they do have an egress window here. So I wonder if one of the options would be to be able to turn this into a bedroom. And so like they've actually made this window well very nice in there, so that it's not just like a metal look. So it's very cool looking. They got the classic car pictures all over the place, very cool. And over here is another unfinished area. Again, not very big because you used most of the basement for the finished space. But like I was saying, make sure to reach out to me to find out about the builder incentives. You know what's interesting too is oftentimes I've found if I'm just driving through neighborhoods, I'll see a home and I'll see that it's available and it's not on the MLS. Sometimes it's not even on the builder website. So that's one of the reasons why you reach out to me, because every single week I'm going around through these neighborhoods, checking out what they have to offer. And sometimes you wouldn't know about that just by looking on Zillow, by even having me set up an MLS search or having someone else set up an MLS search for you, or looking on Realtor.com or Homes.com or any of these different sites, because these homes aren't always on those websites. So contact me, you can text, you can email. Let's set up a time to talk and see what it is you're looking for. You know, when you might be looking to move. Happy to help. That's what I'm here for, is to help you, because I love it when people just like you are contacting me. I love getting to meet with you guys when you come to visit, or just, you know, sometimes people can't come visit before they move. And so it's after they move that I get a chance to meet you. So regardless, would love to get together with you, whether you're here for a visit or once you move here. All right, so now upstairs, we have our first bedroom. Got a nice walk-in closet here. I like that they added a few different spaces to be able to get your clothes hung, as well as for you know, shelving for putting things on shelves. And you do have a nice ensuite bathroom for this one. And something that's kind of cool. So you got like the one big main window, but then you have two smaller windows on this side, as well as two smaller windows in your closet. It's really cool. And I absolutely love the view looking down into the living area of this home. All right, so here's your hall bathroom. And then into this bedroom here. It's the baseball room. My son would love this. He's 9 years old right now, and he loves baseball. He loves blitzball. He loves wiffle ball. If you have a ball that gets thrown and something to hit it with, a bat to hit it with, he loves it right now. He'd love this room. All right, so that was bedroom number 2. Now bedroom number 3. It's right over here. Pretty good sized room, because this is not a small bed here. And just to kind of give you a feel. So one of the other homes we were looking at, I'll zoom in across the way there, where the flag is flying. That was one of the other model homes that we just looked at today. All right, so this one has a similar closet to the other bedroom that was on this side of the home. Just that one had the ensuite bathroom, whereas this one does not have the ensuite bathroom. And now as we continue down the hallway, I love when they have this, like the archway. You know, it's like, even though there's not a door right here, it's like, hey, that's the primary suite right there. I love it. Really cool layout. All right, so here is your upper level laundry room. Just my personal preference. If the bedrooms are all on the upper level, I want to have that laundry room on the upper level. Or at least if the majority of the bedrooms are on the upper level. I guess if the primary is on the main level, then yeah, let's put the laundry on the main level too. All right, wow. Check this tray ceiling out. Okay, so typically you see a tray ceiling as like a square, not having the diagonals instead of, just corners. That's pretty unique right there. All right, check this out. Lots of natural light coming in through the windows. This is generally facing towards the south here. We're looking towards the south. Beautiful blue skies. I can see out this window because I'm about 6'4", so the camera is about face height. I said phone height because it's a phone. But yeah, the camera's at about face height there for me, just to give you an idea of how high the window is. So it's at least 6 feet up, is what I'm getting at. Very nice. And now let's check out that bathroom. I love the tile. Wow, look at that. I love too, just the fact that you have the double doors, even though they're not, it's still not that wide. It's a little bit wider than a typical single door, but just the look of it is very nice. And those light fixtures are super cool. And a little bit of separation here. That's actually cool. Obviously it's intended so you can sit down there, but it's actually kind of neat to give some separation for that area. And I love the tile on the floor, really cool. All right, private water closet right over there. And here is your walk-in closet. So lots of space in here. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish there was a second light over on that side of the closet, just because it's a little bit darker over there, but I could survive. All right, now let's see that tub and shower. Let's get the sun out of the way, there we go. So big tub here, really nice. I like the tile that they did around here. That's very cool looking. And then here is the shower. Try to get it so you don't have the glare. Let's see if we can get away from the glare in here. It's that time of day, I guess, right? Very cool. And you got the penny rounds in the basin of the shower, which I love that look. Really cool. All right, so this home, how they have it set up right here is actually as a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, because they have that bathroom in the basement. Then they also had the ensuite bathroom in the secondary bedroom. So typically it would start at a 2.5 bathroom. So it's just a little bit over 2,700 square feet above the ground, not counting the basement. So this floor plan, again, this is in that higher collection. So this floor plan would start at 706, whereas if the sister floor plan that's in the slightly lower collection would start at 629. And so this one, as is, they got a lot of upgrades in it, so it'd probably be around 825. But a lot of people are building it around 750 here in Jerome Village. So if you're interested, make sure to reach out. Let's go on to the next one.
All right, so this is the former model home. Right now they're working on adding a driveway and turning the sales office into a garage. But I did want to show you the porch out here. So you got a nice little porch area, and then the front door is actually set back over here. So pretty unique layout. Apologize for the construction noise. The home right next to us there is under construction.
But here we are inside of this home. So it is furnished because of it being the model home. So you'll get to see all the lovely design, interior design work and furnishes. So beautiful office here with French doors right off the entryway. And again, so this looks out right onto your front porch. And then to the right here behind that wall is outside. So it's in front of the front door. But a beautiful office here. I love what they did with the wall over there, just getting the extra little trim work. and painting it a different color to give you that nice accent. So, and right over here is your main level powder room, which is actually quite spacious. It's nice to, someone could come into the powder room and not be crammed in there. So very cool. This door right here is your coat closet. So this particular home is on a slab, unless I just couldn't find the stairs to the basement. That obviously could happen, but I don't think they were there. So I love the fact that they carry this theme, just like in The Office. They have this the trim detail all along this wall. Very cool. To again elevate the look. Then you also got the windows there to get some natural light, because besides those windows, you don't have any windows along this wall. But here we are into the living room, which is very nice. So you still have the 9-foot ceilings in here on the main level. Very cool, lots of space. And then your dining area over here. And then with this builder, this is built by Pulte, so one of the nation's leading home builders. So they have this area where it's kind of like a built-in office. So like you had your other office, but here is your kind of built-in office area. So, they have it set up without computers. And these are some really cool looking chairs. But this way, if you got kids who want to do homework, or you have extra space where you want to put paperwork, pay your bills, whatever, you can do it there. And the cool thing too, if obviously I'm not a CPA, and hey, I'm just noticing, I didn't notice this before. Oh my goodness, here you go. Well, so here's your pantry. I was gonna say, when I went around and turned on some of the lights, I saw what I thought was the pantry, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. But that was not the pantry. This is the pantry over here. But what I was gonna say is, if you're trying to deduct, a home office for business use, you could do your personal stuff in here and have your actual, the room, the office that we saw right off the front entryway. That could be your office that just gets used for business purposes. And then this could be your personal family type office. So it's actually really cool. I like that idea, because it's always the funny thing to me. It's like, all right, well, you can't do anything besides your business stuff in that room. But hey, with that, you're able to. So this is super cool. Having a fireplace out here on your patio, that's epic. I love it. And so this home is for sale. I forget if I mentioned that already. Kind of cool, because of the fact of where it's located, you don't have a direct neighbor behind you. Like, you can keep walking all the way down because the neighbors are off on either side. So this home, I'm going to tell you all the specs about it at the end, just that way I can refresh my memory of what they are before we get to them. But they're incentivizing it, they're reducing the price, so you could get a great deal on this home if you are looking for a move-in ready home. I want to say they said they would be ready by the end of January. Again, because they're converting converting the sales office into the garage, adding the driveway. So they still have to finish that. But obviously, other than that, the home is ready itself, so you can see what it's like. Beautiful backsplash here. I love that. With the hexagon tile. Got your freestanding gas range with the vent hood. And then your farmhouse sink there undermounted. And it looks like this even slightly goes down towards the drain. So that's great. That way you don't have to worry about standing water in your sink. But so much space here in this kitchen. Even though the island's a good size, it's not huge. It could come out maybe to about here, because that would be even with this countertop here. But even with it not coming out further, this is still such a big and spacious kitchen. I love it. Really nice. Nice countertops as well. All right, so over this way, you have your family entry. So this would be the garage over here. it's a mess in there right now, so I'm not going to bother showing it to you. It would be a 2-car garage. Got a great mudroom here with a lot of space. This is awesome. They got a cabinet over here with a countertop too. In addition to, your bench seating, be able to put your shoes and boots below, put your jackets up here or backpacks, whatever it is that you want to do. So this is the room that I was saying, oh, I thought might have been the pantry. I thought that's a really odd pantry. So this is your coat closet for your family. So this is why I thought, oh, maybe it's the pantry because of this right here, because they put drinks in here. And I know this builder normally will put drinks in their pantry. That's why it threw me off. But so this is your coat closet. But then if you need to put shoes or whatever it is here on the shelves, that's so cool. That was really smart. That's a great idea for having a family coat closet that's big enough where you can have shelves in them. I love that. Such a cool design. And I'm just gonna double check really quick again. Since I'm over here, there is no door right here. So unless you get into the basement from the garage, which I think would be highly unlikely, there is no basement in this home, just to confirm, because this was the coat closet right there, and then that's the bathroom over there. So we're gonna go upstairs now. So again, if you're interested in moving to Columbus, Ohio, looking to buy a home, I'd love to help. I love it when people just like you reach out to me with questions about moving here, or sometimes people are saying, hey, I'm gonna be in town next week, can you show us around? And I love it. So make sure to reach out to me. Call, text, email, Zoom, whatever's easiest for you. But I'd recommend probably texting or emailing first. That way I just have your number and we can set up a time that would be good for both of us to talk. Or you can also, that QR code, that'll actually just take you to my calendar where you can schedule a time to talk. So if you want to do that as well, that's fine. I don't leave it open 24/7 just because, but if something on the calendar doesn't work for you and you need a different time, that's definitely where texting or emailing to set up a time is fine. That way, if you need an evening or weekend or just an otherwise time that's not on the calendar, we can set that up. All right, so you got a big walk-in closet in this room, and I love, again, having the natural light in there from having the window. That's great. So good sized bedroom here. Really cool chandelier. So I love to, on model homes like this, you get these upgrades, right? I believe in the last home that I just took you through, I was saying how, in this particular model home, they have so many upgrades. There's like $150,000 worth of upgrades in that home. So right behind here, I'll go ahead and show it to you. It's your mechanicals, because you don't have the basement. So you could store a little bit of stuff in there, but obviously it's not intended to necessarily be a storage room per se. So that would probably be your main downside on this particular home, is just not having a basement, which, hey, if you're moving from Texas or Florida or, states that don't have basements, you're thinking, why do I need a basement? Well, in Ohio, we store things in our basement. Or, for me, I got 5 kids. The basement is the kids' playroom. So they've got Hot Wheels sets everywhere. They've got Legos everywhere. A tent to climb in and play in. Really cool tile floor in this bathroom too. And again, I love it when they have the private door. That way you can close it off. So people can be using the sink, and then someone else could just still be using the toilet or the shower at the same time. That's really nice. But anyway, so a lot of homes here in Ohio, Columbus area, have basements. They're not always finished. So that last home we looked at had a finished basement. They're not always finished, but it's the option for people to do that. So you turn it into extra living space. Maybe you put an in-law suite in there, or maybe it's just a rec room. A home that my family had been interested in probably a year ago now had a very big basement, and part of it was finished just as an open room. But it's like, hey, this is a really nice space that I'm sure my kids would love to go and play in that. Anyway, so that's what they get used for. Obviously, you can use it for storage. We've got a ton of those storage bins with, Christmas decorations and fall decorations and all that stuff in our basement also. So that's, if you're from an area that doesn't have basements, that's what we use them for. So here is, I believe this is now bedroom number 3 up here. And I'd love to hear too, I think I mentioned before, I do these videos not just for the sake of like doing a home tour, right? Like if, there's people on YouTube that only tour, homes that are 20 million and up because they're, these luxury mega mansions in Miami or Los Angeles or something like that. We really don't have $20 million mansions in Columbus anyway. So the main reason why I do this channel is to connect with people who are looking to move here, so I can help you move here. So I realized that, just showing mega mansions isn't necessarily helpful for people who want to move. So I try to show homes, a variety of homes that, might be what you could be looking for. But I'd love to hear from you. Is this the type of home, that's, I think in this video, the homes I'm showing are anywhere from 600 to 850, because I think that last model home they said would be, about 850 to replicate it, even though, the base price was in the, I don't remember now, was it in the 650s or 700 or something like that? Anyway, and occasionally I'll show homes that are, kind of on the lower end of more affordable new construction in the 300s, 400s. And then occasionally also I'll show homes a little bit over $1 million. So I'd love to hear from you. What do you think? What types of homes would you like to see on the channel? Again, I'm doing this for people who are looking to move or buy a home here, because maybe you're already here. And people like you reach out to me too. I love it when people say, hey, I already live here. I'm just looking to buy a home, maybe sell a home too. So I'd love to hear from you too. I'm happy to help sell your home, help you buy your next home as well. That is a fancy accent wall too. Anyway, all right, so primary ensuite bathroom here. Wait, I'm not supposed to show you the shower first. And oh no, it's in the mirror too. So much for the big reveal, right? You get to see it right off the bat, and then you get to see it right in the mirror also. And I love that tile again. The really cool hexagon tile, super stylish, and an even bigger vanity. Love it. Love having all that space. And a huge mirror also. So let's head on over to this side. You got your private water closet. And then you have your walk-in closet over here. Lots of space in here. And then this should be a linen closet. It is, that's nice. Get you some extra storage. You don't even have to use it all for linens, obviously. That's great too. Obviously you got a good amount of storage with your vanities there, but then you also can put a seat under that section as well. So you do have a nice big soaker tub here. It's really deep and wide. Very nice. A window there to get you some natural light. And then here is your shower. Some really nice tile there. So this home is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. It does have that loft upstairs as well as the flex space that was set up as the office on the main level. Like I said, it should be completed very soon with that garage getting finished and the driveway as well. It's listed at just under $610,000. So if you're interested in it, again, this is in Jerome Village. So it's a former model home in Jerome Village. You can text or email me just to let me know. This is publishing right after Thanksgiving 2024. So if you're watching it later, it might be gone, but you could always text me anyway, just to be sure. If you like this video, make sure to check out this video right here, or you can see the one that YouTube thinks you like right over here. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next week.